Oh, hi! Hey guys, it's Maggie, and today we're going to talk about some stuff that might be a little bit uncomfortable because we're going to call ourselves out for something that we pretty much all do, but might be a little problematic. Today I want to talk about something that I really didn't start being bothered by until recently when I really thought about what I was saying, because I'm totally guilty of this. I was watching some videos to prep myself for how I wanted the flow of this video to go, and I have a little list right here so I don't get sidetracked. Because if you disagree with me, then leave it in the comments down below, because I'd love to see why. I think it's really interesting having a little bit of a healthy debate, but this is just a little issue that I think maybe we should just make ourselves more aware of and decide if we're really giving the compliment that we want to be giving. Today I wanted to talk about the use of skinny being used as a compliment and fat being used as an insult. And I feel like this is really relevant, especially at my age. I'm gonna be a sophomore in high school, so a lot of people are talking about this and thinking about the way that they look, and they might not feel so great about their body weight no matter how gorgeous they are. I've always heard skinny being used as a compliment and fat being used as an insult. People are like, oh my god, I look so fat, and then people are like, no, you're gorgeous, you're skinny. Or people are like, oh, have you lost weight, you know, things like that. Obviously people have good intentions with this, but I just wanted to dive a little deeper and think about what that person is actually saying. This is probably gonna sound a little bit obvious when I'm saying this, but I'm just gonna say it just so you can really get the idea of what I'm saying. So when you give someone a compliment, you're saying that is a good thing, and then the opposite of that would be a bad thing. Now that is super obvious, and I'm pretty sure we all knew that, but let's have our basic lesson. So say you say someone is nice. The opposite of that is mean, and that is not a good thing. That's why you're using nice as a compliment, and the opposite of that would be an insult. Now, the opposite of skinny would obviously be fat, so if you're using skinny as a compliment, then would fat be an insult? Or if someone's calling themselves fat, and then you're saying, no, you're gorgeous, you're skinny, so you're basically calling fat ugly. And then when people are like, no, you're not fat, you're beautiful, well, why can't you be both?
¿Por qué no los dos?
There are so many non-skinny people that are just as gorgeous as people that are thin or are fit or whatever. I don't understand why people think that when someone calls themselves fat that they're not calling themselves pretty. Because you can still be fat and know that you're pretty. It's not like those two can't happen at the same time. Now let's talk about why that is damaging. Now we're just gonna go right to the extreme about how easily this could cause eating disorders. Now I'm not gonna talk about personal stuff about friends and family or stuff, but I definitely know a lot of people that this is just reinforcing the problem that they already have with weight. So say someone is developing anorexia, or they're just not eating as much because they've been told their whole life that fat is a bad thing. We're not even gonna get into why stopping eating is probably the worst way to try to lose weight, because first of all, your body obviously needs food, and the little food that you do eat when you stop eating, your body's just gonna really hang on to all the fat in that, and you are gonna be craving unhealthy food like crazy. And if you're doing all these crash diets and everything, that is no way to live. You need a long-term diet that is gonna work for you, and it's gonna be realistic. You can't just say, oh, I'm just gonna eat vegetables forever, because that's just not realistic. But I'm no doctor, so I don't wanna get into that and give you false facts, but all I'm gonna say is that I know from a medical standpoint that that does not work. So don't even think about that. But I'm gonna tell you right now why the way that we talk about people's bodies could be reinforcing this idea that it does. So say somebody stops eating, whatever, they're losing weight that they're gonna gain back eventually, because we already know that it doesn't work. But anyway, so say they are becoming thinner, and when people comment on how thinner they're getting, they're like, oh, you look so skinny, you look so good. You're basically just when a puppy does something bad, you're giving it a cookie, because you don't know how these people are losing weight. You don't know what's going on. If somebody loses weight like that, I can 99% guarantee you it's probably not in a healthy way. If you know for a fact, and I'm going to talk about this later in the video, that a person is losing weight in a healthy way, like if you know that for a fact, say you're like gym partners or something, I don't know, but then that would be a time when you can be like, congratulations on all the hard work you've done, all that. But really, I think that is not always when these types of comments happen. A lot of you probably think that I'm being oversensitive, but this is such a real thing, and I don't know about you, but I'd feel so bad about reinforcing somebody's eating disorder. Like, imagine how awful you'd feel about that. I feel like it's better to just be safe than sorry, you know? A lot of these people that say that they don't want to be body positive because they don't want to like glorify obesity and it's about health, I think that is just a lie, like 99% of the time. You don't know somebody's health just by looking at them. You really cannot tell, even if you're friends with somebody, do you really know like how they exercise and the exact food that they eat and all that stuff, and you don't know their metabolism, what's going on inside their body. You just really don't know. So you can't say that it's about health if you're not their doctor. Health should really be between you and your doctor, and like strangers online or even people in your regular life really shouldn't be getting involved in your health because that's really your personal business. And say this overweight person was unhealthy. Is that any of your business either? Say you know that this person is unhealthy. If you are not their doctor, or maybe like a close family member or something, someone that would actually, it would be appropriate for them to comment on their health, like why do you care? There are so many people that are super unhealthy, but you just don't know because it's not as visible. Say they drink alcohol, or they smoke, or they don't exercise and eat healthy, but they just have a fast metabolism. You would have no idea. So don't say it's about health unless you have their medical files with you, and unless you are someone that it is actually appropriate to be commenting on their health. So not that many people. I don't know, guys. I'm just really frustrated with the way that people decide to compliment other people. I think there's just a lot of misconceptions about what's actually a positive statement, and it just really bothers me, and it happens probably way more often than even I thought. I didn't even realize how much has happened until recently, when bodies have become more of a discussion, and I think it's definitely like an age thing when people are thinking about this type of stuff is around this time. You know what, even if you disagree with me that this is problematic, I know there are a lot of people that probably think that I'm just being oversensitive, but I think there's a time and a place to talk about somebody's body, and I just think there are so many other compliments that you could give someone that are a lot more sincere. I don't know about you, but I personally would rather be told, wow, you're such a genuine friend, or you always make me laugh, or something like that, than, wow, you look like you've lost weight, or wow, your arms look so skinny, or I don't know, something like that. It can just be uncomfortable when somebody comments on your body, even if it's a positive thing, it might just be uncomfortable. I don't know. I just think we could do a better job as a whole on the way that we discuss people's bodies, especially women's bodies. People are definitely going to disagree with me with this video, and that's completely fine. I just wanted to give you a little, I don't know, just a little something to think about. Let's just be mindful of the words that we're saying and the effects that they have. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this week's video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts on this subject. I'd be really interested to know what you think. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for new videos every Monday, and click the little bell down there to turn on notifications. If you have any specific topics that you want me to discuss, or any challenges or tags, or whatever type of video you want me to make, just comment it down below and I will definitely do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Monday with another new video. Bye!